Hi, friends. We're starting off on 27th Avenue, driving down the street. So let's check things out and see if there's anything interesting going on today during the afternoon. So, right now we're approaching Campbell Street where the light is. I think what we'll do is we'll turn down Campbell Street. So, when I drive around, I'm just looking for anything interesting. Oh, wait, I just saw a police car go in that to the left in those apartments. Now a second one. All right, what's going on with these apartments? What do you guys think? Let's check it out. We can check it out together. Okay, so we see one police car, two, some officers, and we see a third one. A lady's getting out of that SUV one. A lady police officer. Let's see, they're going up into the apartments, it looks like. And that lady's going. They're going in fast. Like something's going on. It looks like there was a boarded window. Did you guys see that boarded window in that one apartment with a piece of wood on it? That's strange. So we're going around to the back. Oh, there's another police officer right there waiting. So they must be getting somebody because they have one. I guess in case somebody tries to run, there's somebody hidden in the back right there. So we're just driving around and seeing what's going on. Any other police officers? Okay. Let's loop back around and see and try to catch the situation as it unfolds. Officer in the car. All right. We're going to go back around towards the front of the apartment complex. We see the two parked Phoenix police vehicles right there, and then we see another one right there. So we have three police cars up in the front and one in the back, a total of four Phoenix police cars. Let's see if we can see what is going on. I think we have to turn around a little bit because we're not at a really good angle right here. We can't really see. Okay, so we're looking. Okay, so we see an officer up there. The door's open of the apartment. So I'm just kind of just adjusting and turning around so that we can get a better view. Let's see if we can get a better view. Because it's a second floor apartment. Okay, you see it on the second floor. There's all these police officers going down the stairs. You see that? They have somebody under arrest. You see that? Look at all these police officers. They definitely have somebody under arrest. Let's go back in and see if we can get a close up. Oh, yeah, that person right there is under arrest. But you guys, and look at that one Phoenix police officer to the right. He looks like such a nerd, right? So I couldn't tell you guys. Put in the comments, is that a man or a woman? Because at first it looked like a woman. Then, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but then it looked like a man. And then I'm like confused. So I really can't tell if that person is a man or a woman. What do you guys think? So that person is, did you guys see the ankle monitor? The person had an ankle monitor on and they must have violated it somehow or had some type of warrant out for their arrest. Maybe they're somewhere they shouldn't be or who knows what. But usually that's when you're on like probation or something like that. You would have that on you, or maybe there's a trial or some other case pending, and that's why they have the ankle monitor. But now we're back on 27th Avenue. So we're going to see if we see anybody familiar or if anybody's missing that you're looking for. That's the purpose of this video also, or my videos also, is for look for missing people, and to also look, you know, for entertainment, of course, and missing people and so forth. So now we're over by La Carniceria, which is located on Campbell and 27th Avenue. So we need to check things out here because we always check things out over here to see if there's anything going on. Like one time we found guys over here, right? We found two guys and then another guy on 27th Avenue. So there's a lot of interesting things going on. Let's see if we see any people hanging out over here. We see one person right there walking in the street. Then we see another person right here to the right. You see a person on the phone talking, hanging out, waiting around. Okay, so we are going to keep going. There's that person right there who was across the street, or basically walking in the street. So it's not like super busy over here, but it's like a couple people hanging out. And there's another person was walking down the street. So we're going to keep going through the street. We're not going to go in those apartments, like in the parking lot or anything like that. We're just waiting. I hope that you guys are doing great. Click like if you like this video so far. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't become a member yet, please become a member. You could check out the thumbnails for a lot of the members only videos. So check those out. So right now we're going to go back on 27th Avenue. I think we should head to the area of Pearson Street to see if there's anything going on over there and see if anything's new or anything like that. So let's check things out. So we're just going to keep going. Wow, there's somebody here on the corner. It doesn't look like he's in good condition, unfortunately. I see two people to my right there, standing around on the street. So I think I'm just going to go, let's see, look over here. I see a police officer right there on 27th Avenue about to pull in here to Pearson. I see somebody right there walking. And I see another person right there walking. See those two people? The police just passed those two people right there. And she's on her phone. I see that person right there. You see that person right there? So let's see what happens. Police officers pulling here right by me. That's funny. I'm going to go take a break and go get something from the store. But in the meantime, I just wanted to welcome some new members to the channel. Bo, Jordan, 1070, and It's All in Me, and Sugar, and Jax. Welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for your membership. You're very much appreciated. And I want to thank my day one member, Luke. Luke, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for sticking by me since the very beginning from day one. You're so appreciated. And I just love making these videos. Oh, look, there's a girl passing right there. Did you see the girl that just passed right by the police car? And so the officers, which is interesting, the officers are backing in now, kind of like what managers do when they back in so they can have a good view. But they're angled kind of towards 27th Avenue. And a lot of times the managers will just back in straight and they'll just watch the street so they can look both ways. But the officer is kind of angled. But sometimes the managers are more angled the other way. It just depends. But they back in because, as you guys know, backing in gives you a great view of the street and you can see everything that's going on. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get ready to go and we're gonna see what's going on. All right. There's two other people right there walking around. I recognize the one on the left. The one on the right, I don't recognize. If anybody's missing, you guys, if those two people are missing, you know, they could be missing or something like that, but maybe they're not. But there's that creepy white van from the creepy white van video. But yeah, if somebody's missing or anything like that, this is a good tool to use in case you're looking for someone. So we're gonna check things out. I'm thinking that we'll go back to Hazelwood Street and see if there's any changes over there or anything active or any activity, or maybe there's a surprise. Maybe there's some guys over there hanging out or something like that one time, but maybe not because that wasn't a common scene. So that was a unique scene, and I thought it was really interesting. But at least those guys weren't mean or anything. They were really nice. So, all right. So let's check things out right now on Hazelwood. Let's go for it. Streets look empty. There doesn't seem to be any activity going on right in here. So it's kind of hard to focus in sometimes. All right. So let's see. We don't see anybody. And we don't know if the police are still over in the Pearson Street area. I'm thinking they are. Most likely, the girls are not going to stick around unless they're really looking for trouble. So let's see what happens. Mm. Oh, there's the one girl right there. You see her? We got her face. Now let's try to get the other one's face. So they're going over to Hazelwood to walk over there to hang out over in Hazelwood area. Okay, this one right here through the bushes. Let's try to see if we can get her face. This is not easy. Oh, we got her face up close again. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're walking over there. And so let's go back we're back on 27th. Let's go back in the Pearson Street area and let's see if there's any changes or anything like that. That guy is sitting down now who was having the issues on the corner. A police officer is there and the other two girls are walking probably towards Hazelwood. Okay, so they're still there. So let's see what else is going on. Now we're going to go down Mariposa Street, which is the street right next to Pearson Street. I'm looking for any activity over here by the QT. So I'm just looking for any activity going on around here. Let's see. All right, I'm circling around because I just saw something. You guys. So I want to try to show you first what I just saw. See this girl right here? You see her walking? Okay, she parked her car in the QT parking lot. You see? And she obviously went in to get like a cool drink because it's hot out here. But she parked her car, and you see how she looked back at us? She parked her car. So that's what some of them are doing too. They're going to QT and parking their car. So I think what we need to do, let's take a good look at her. Yeah, we have a good look at her. We can see her face really good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go. Yeah, she's definitely looks like she's probably walking over to Pearson Street, most likely. Pearson Street or the side street by it. So what we'll do is we'll go in the QT and see what's going on over there. All right. All right, I saw something. Yeah, I saw something. This car right here, one of the girls parked it over there. A different one. So let me just see if we can get a view of her. Okay, so this girl's. Thank you for watching.